What a Catch, Part 46, a Miraculous Ladybug Fanfiction. If you have not heard the previous 45 parts of this story, you can find a link to them in the description box below. Make sure you give this video a Wow, I can't even talk today, guys. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and comment down below in support of more fanfiction. Marinette fluffed her hair in the mirror as the stylist put her tools away. Chloe had already told the salon to put the cut and style on her tab, so there wasn't anything to worry about money-wise. She stepped outside and tied her hair up into a ponytail, happy to feel like a bit of herself had returned. She wasn't back to where she had been before dropping out of college. Marinette was still broke and lived with her parents after all, but things were looking up despite all odds. She still needed to talk to Adrien about whatever they were, as well as the fight with Hawkmoth tomorrow night. She had no idea what Cat Noir, Adrien's, plans were, and she needed to set things straight with Alia. Chloe sent her driver to pick her up, which was nice, but took a stab at her pride. She needed to start making money. "The missus is worried about you arriving too early," the driver said, pulling into a drive-thru. "So I hope you don't mind a snack." "Arriving too early?" Marinette said. "She's running an errand at the moment." Marinette frowned at the news. She was a bit crunched for time, as she still needed to meet up with Adrien, Cat Noir, and prepare a backup plan just in case he didn't follow through. What errand could Chloe possibly have? She knew better than to judge. Her hair appointment took about 2 hours after all. She nibbled at the parfait the driver bought and stared out the window, unsure of what her next step was. The driver finally pulled in front of her parents' bakery after a few laps through the neighborhood, and Marinette thought, for a moment, she saw a blouse of hers in the trash can on the balcony. "That's odd," she thought. "I must be seeing things." She greeted her parents as she walked in, chalking up the way they abruptly stopped their conversation to their surprise at her appearance, and made her way upstairs. She passed a white garbage bag, filled with garments, in the living room and paused to look at it. Her stained t-shirts? What were they doing there? "Did Mom go through my closet and take out my worn-out clothes?" Her worn-out tennis shoes, brown with years of stains, were abandoned by the staircase. She certainly hadn't put them there. What had her mom done, exactly? Gone through her closet and tossed out anything that needed attention? What would be left? Marinette hadn't bought or made new clothes in years. Marinette was startled by the realization. When was the last time I made something? College, perhaps? She couldn't remember. Marinette felt a pit growing inside her stomach as she trudged upstairs. What would be left? The dress she wore to Alia's wedding and a few t-shirts? An old pair of jeans and some sandals? Her face was priceless when she saw Adrien Agreste sitting on her bed, handing Chloe Bourgeois a garment for her to hang in her closet. "Hey," he said, standing up to greet her when they made eye contact. "Your hair looks nice." "What?" Marinette was so confused at the scene that she didn't take the time to acknowledge his comment. "You're welcome," Chloe said, throwing a white blouse at her. "Get dressed." "What?" "We're going to the cat cave, remember?" "Oh, yeah." She glanced at Adrien, suddenly painfully aware of his presence in the room. If the cat cave was a real place, then he would respond to hearing it mentioned, wouldn't he? She watched as he flexed his jaw and closed his eyes in surprise. He began. You're going where? The cat cave, Chloe said. And where... what is that? There was a small shake in his tone. This was real. He, Cat Noir, had a cat cave. Cat Noir's lair. How do you know he has one? Please! Have you ever met the guy? Of course he has one. Marinette held her breath as she watched their reactions. Did Chloe know he was Cat Noir? Was she testing him to see how he'd respond? Had she thought that far ahead? Furthermore, was Adrian restraining his reaction because she was there? Or because of Chloe? How much did he know? She took a deep breath, refusing to let anxiety take control. A few days ago she would have succumbed, but it was different now. It was different because she was Ladybug again. Thank you so much for listening. Part 47 will be available shortly. In the meantime, you can check out these other videos. I'll catch you next time.